I'm gonna give you a detailed exploration of why chosen ones can evoke fear and intimidation. High expectations. The concept of a chosen one often comes with enormous expectations. People fear that they won't live up to these expectations, which can make the figure appear daunting and intimidating. Unattainable standards. The chosen one is usually portrayed as having superior abilities or qualities. This can create a sense of inadequacy in others who might feel they can never measure up to such high standards. Fear of change. The arrival of a chosen one often signals impending change or upheaval. This can be unsettling for people who are comfortable with the status quo and fear the disruptions that change might bring. Then there is the power imbalance. The chosen one is often imbued with significant power or influence. This power imbalance can make others feel powerless or overshadowed, leading to feelings of intimidation. Then there's jealousy and resentment. There can be envy directed toward the chosen one, especially if their success or qualities seem effortless. This jealousy can foster negative emotions and lead to a sense of fear or hostility. Mystic and uncertainty. The chosen one is frequently surrounded by an aura of mystery. This mystic can be intimidating because it creates uncertainty and unpredictability about their true intentions or capabilities. Prophecy and destiny. The idea that the chosen one is fulfilling a predetermined destiny can be intimidating because it suggests that their path is beyond mere chance or personal effort, which might feel out of reach for others. Then there's isolation. The chosen one is often depicted as being isolated from others due to their unique role or status. This isolation can create a sense of distance and alienation, making them seem intimidating. Then there is sacrifice and burden. The chosen one usually carries a heavy burden or makes significant sacrifices. Observing this can evoke fear and intimidation in others who worry about the personal costs associated with such roles. Then there is resistance to authority. The chosen one may challenge established authorities or systems, which can be threatening to those in positions of power. This defiance can intimidate and unsettle both leaders and followers alike. Then there is manipulation of fate. If the chosen one has the ability to alter fate or control significant outcomes, it can instill fear in those who feel at the mercy of their decisions or actions. Supernatural abilities. Often, the chosen one possesses abilities beyond the norm. This supernatural or extraordinary nature can make them seem threatening to those who do not understand or cannot compete with such powers. Role of the hero. As a hero, the chosen one often undertakes dangerous quests or battles. The inherent risks and the hero's willingness to face them can be intimidating, highlighting their exceptional bravery and strength. Then there is public attention. The chosen one usually attracts significant public attention and scrutiny. This constant focus can be intimidating for others who prefer to avoid the spotlight or public judgment. Then there's legacy and influence. The chosen one's actions can have far-reaching consequences. The potential for their influence to reshape societies or histories can be daunting for those who fear the unknown outcomes. Then there's cultural impact. In many narratives, the chosen one is a cultural icon whose actions resonate deeply with societal values or fears. This cultural significance can enhance their intimidating presence. Then there's fear of obsolescence. fear of obsolescence. The emergence of a chosen one can threaten established norms or roles, creating fear in those whose own positions or identities might become obsolete or diminished. Then there's heroic expectations. The expectations for the chosen one to perform heroically can be intimidating because it places immense pressure on them to consistently meet or exceed high standards. Then there's the disruption of norms. The chosen one's actions often disrupt societal norms or challenge accepted practices. This disruption can create fear among those who are wary of change or uncomfortable with deviation from the norm. Then there is mythic status. The chosen one is frequently mythologized, becoming larger than life. This mythic status can be intimidating because it places them in an almost untouchable, otherworldly realm. Then there is potential for failure. The immense stakes associated with the chosen one's role can create fear of failure, not just for them, but for everyone affected by the actions. The potential for catastrophic failure adds to the intimidation. Then there is personal sacrifice. The personal sacrifices that the chosen one makes can be daunting, highlighting the extreme lengths they are willing to go for their cause, which can be unsettling for those who might not be ready for such sacrifices. Then there's the responsibility for others. The chosen one often bears the responsibility for the well-being of others or the fate of entire worlds. This heavy responsibility can be intimidating for those who are anxious about the burden of such expectations. Then there's social pressure. There can be immense social pressure on the chosen one to conform to their role or fulfill their destiny, making their position appear fraught with stress and challenge. Then there is isolation from peers. The chosen one might be isolated from their peers due to their unique role or abilities. This isolation can create a sense of otherness that is both intriguing and intimidating. There is the potential for harm. The power or influence of the chosen one can potentially cause harm if misused. This potential for harm can make their presence intimidating as it raises concerns about the consequences of their actions. Then there is the historical parallels. Historical figures who are considered chosen after oftenly faced intense scrutiny and conflict. The parallels to these figures can add a layer of fear and intimidation based on the historical precedents. Then there's the impact on relationships. The chosen one's role can strain or alter personal relationships, creating fear about how their actions might affect those around them, including loved ones and allies. Then there's the expectation of perfection. The chosen one is often expected to be perfect or nearly so. This expectation can be intimidating as it sets a standard that is nearly impossible to achieve, increasing the pressure on them. Then there's the conflict with personal goals. The chosen one's journey can conflict with the personal goals or desires of others, leading to feelings of intimidation and resentment, as their path may overshadow individual ambitions. Then there's the symbol of authority. The chosen one often symbolizes a form of authority or control that can be intimidating to those who feel threatened by such power or by the changes it represents. Then there's the unpredictability. The chosen one's actions can be unpredictable, creating a sense of uncertainty and fear about what they might do next and how it will affect others. Then there's the narrative focus. In many stories, the chosen one is the central focus, which can overshadow other characters and their stories. This central focus can make them seem imposing and intimidating. Then there's the fear of the unknown. The chosen one's journey often involves venturing into unknown territories or facing unforeseen challenges. This element of the unknown can be frightening and intimidating to those who prefer stability. Then there is the legacy of conflict. The chosen one's role often involves conflict or struggle, which can create fear about the ongoing legacy of such conflicts and their impact on future generations. Then there is the manipulative potential. The chosen one's abilities or influence can be seen as potentially manipulative. raising fears about how they might use their power and whether it might be turned against others. There's the public perception. The chosen one's public persona and the way they are perceived by society can contribute to an intimidating aura, especially if they are seen as an infallible or heroic figure. Then there's the comparative inferiority. The chosen one's exceptional qualities can make others feel comparatively inferior, leading to intimidation and insecurity about their own abilities or worth. Then there's the existential threat. The chosen one's role often involves confronting existential threats or dangers, which can amplify fears about the severity and scale of these threats. Then there's the intense scrutiny. The chosen one is often subject to intense scrutiny and judgment, creating a high-pressure environment that can be intimidating for both them and those around them. Then there's a change in power dynamics. The emergence of a chosen one can shift existing power dynamics, creating fear among those who may lose their influence or status as a result. Then there's unmet expectations. The fear of the chosen one failing to meet expectations can be as intimidating as the expectations themselves, as it raises concerns about the consequences of their failure. Then there's the symbolic significance. The chosen one often carries symbolic significance that can evoke deep emotional reactions, including fear and intimidation, due to the weight of what they represent. Then there's the potential for division. The chosen one's role can create division among different groups or factions, leading to fear and intimidation as their actions might polarize opinions and create conflict. Then there's the transformation of reality. The chosen one's ability to transform or reshape reality can be intimidating because it challenges the existing understanding of the world and the norms that people are accustomed to. Then there's the historical comparisons. Comparisons to historical or legendary figures who are deemed chosen can add a layer of fear and intimidation, especially if their stories involve significant conflict or upheaval. Then there's the burden of success. The pressure to succeed and achieve great things can be daunting for the chosen one, and this burden can create an intimidating aura as they strive to meet these high expectations. Then there's the impact on personal identity. The chosen one's role can impact their personal identity and self-perception, creating fear and intimidation about how their journey might change who they are. There's the challenges to personal beliefs. The chosen one's actions or beliefs can challenge existing personal or societal beliefs, creating intimidation as people grapple with the implications of these challenges. The classic hero's journey often involves overcoming great obstacles and facing tremendous dangers. The chosen one's participation in this journey can be intimidating, as it highlights their extraordinary courage and the scale of the challenges they face. Now, these factors that I've mentioned in this video contribute to why the figure of the chosen one can be a source of fear and intimidation. Narcissists are known for their manipulative behaviors, often employing various tactics to maintain control and dominance over others. And one such tactic involves using flying monkeys, people who do their bidding and help them enforce their agenda. These flying monkeys often unwittingly become pawns in the narcissist game. When the narcissist's influence over these individuals diminishes or their wings are clipped, the dynamics can shift dramatically. The term flying monkeys originates from the wicked witches minions in the Wizard of Oz, symbolizing those who carry out the will of a more powerful figure. In psychological terms, these are individuals who do the narcissist's dirty work, spreading misinformation, creating conflict, or pressuring others to comply with the narcissist's wishes. Narcissists typically exert a strong influence over their flying monkeys through manipulation, fear, or emotional blackmail. These individuals may be friends, family members, or colleagues who are convinced to act in ways that benefit the narcissist, often at the expense of others. Flying monkeys often act out of fear or a need for approval from the narcissist. The narcissist's ability to manipulate them can include threats, guilt-tripping, or promises of rewards. This control is crucial for the narcissist as it extends their influence and protects their self-image. The flying monkeys themselves are not immune to psychological harm. They may experience internal conflicts, guilt, or even confusion about their actions. This can lead to cognitive dissonance, where their actions clash with their personal values or self-perception. A key moment occurs when the narcissist's power over their flying monkeys starts to decline. This can happen for various reasons, such as the narcissist's behavior becoming too extreme, the flying monkey's awareness growing, or external circumstances shifting the balance of power. Clipping the wings metaphorically refers to reducing the influence and power that the narcissist has over their flying monkeys. This process can be gradual or sudden, and it often leads to significant changes in the dynamics of the relationships involved. Several factors can contribute to the narcissist's diminishing control. This might include the exposure of the narcissist's manipulative tactics, a loss of credibility, or the flying monkey's personal growth and realization of the toxic dynamics they are part of. When the flying monkey's wings are clipped, their reactions can vary. Some may feel betrayed or used, leading to resentment or anger towards the narcissist. Others might experience relief and begin to reassess their own behavior and relationships. Narcissists often react with increased aggression, frustration, or attempts to regain control when they sense their influence is waning. They may escalate their manipulative tactics or try to recruit new flying monkeys to replace those who have become disillusioned. For those who have been targeted by the narcissist, the clipping of the flying monkey's wings can be a double-edged sword. While it might reduce the immediate pressure and conflict, it can also lead to a more volatile and desperate behavior from the narcissist. In some cases, the flying monkeys may seek reconciliation with the individuals they have wronged under the narcissist's influence. This process can be complex, requiring acknowledgement of their past actions and a genuine effort to make amends. For both the flying monkeys and the narcissist victim, the shift in dynamics presents opportunities for personal growth and healing. The flying monkeys might gain insights into their own behavior, while victims can begin to rebuild their lives without the narcissist's interference. Rebuilding relationships after the narcissist's control has lessened can be challenging but also rewarding. Trust needs to be re-established, and the dynamics need to shift from conflict and manipulation to healthier, more equitable interactions. Individuals affected by the narcissist's influence often need to establish new boundaries to protect themselves. This period can also be empowering as they reclaim their autonomy and make conscious decisions about their relationships and interactions. Support systems play a crucial role during this transition. Therapy, support groups, and educational resources can help both the flying monkeys and the narcissist victims navigate the complexities of their new realities and support their healing processes. Therapy can be instrumental for those recovering from narcissistic abuse. It provides a safe space to explore the impact of the narcissist's manipulation, address any lingering effects, and develop strategies for moving forward in a healthy way. The long-term impact of losing control over their flying monkeys can vary for narcissists. They may struggle to adapt to the new dynamics or continue to seek out new sources of validation and control. Their ability to maintain their previous level of influence often diminishes. External support, including legal or professional assistance, can be necessary in situations where the narcissist's behavior remains problematic or when there are legal or financial implications. This support helps to ensure that the transition away from narcissistic control is as smooth as possible. Resilience is a key component in overcoming the effects of narcissistic manipulation. Both the flying monkeys and the victims can benefit from developing resilience through self-care, building supportive networks, and engaging in activities that reinforce their sense of self-worth and autonomy. Flying monkeys may grapple with feelings of guilt or responsibility for their past actions. Addressing these feelings involves recognizing the manipulative nature of the narcissist's influence and understanding that their actions were shaped by external pressures. Forgiveness can be a complex and personal process. For some, forgiving themselves and the narcissist might be part of the healing journey, while for others, focusing on personal growth and moving forward without reconciliation may be more appropriate. Learning from the experience is crucial in preventing future manipulation. Individuals should develop awareness of narcissistic traits and behaviors and establish strong boundaries to protect themselves from similar dynamics in the future. Self-awareness is a powerful tool in recovering from narcissistic influence. By understanding one's own responses, triggers, and needs, individuals can better navigate relationships and maintain healthier boundaries. Sharing experiences and insights can help empower others who might be facing similar situations. By discussing the dynamics of narcissistic manipulation and recovery, individuals can contribute to a broader understanding and support network. As individuals move forward, creating and nurturing healthy relationships becomes a priority. This involves fostering mutual respect, open communication, and emotional support, counteracting the toxic patterns experienced in the past. The long-term outlook after the narcissist flying monkey's wings are clipped can be positive, though it requires ongoing effort. Personal growth, healthier relationships, and a stronger sense of self are achievable outcomes for those who engage in the recovery process. Examining real-life examples of individuals who have navigated the aftermath of narcissistic manipulation can provide valuable insights. Case studies highlight various ways people have managed the transition, offering practical strategies and inspiration. Ongoing education about narcissism and its effects can help individuals remain informed and prepared. Workshops, books, and online resources can provide valuable information and support for continued personal development. In conclusion, when narcissist flying monkeys' wings are clipped, it signifies a crucial shift in power dynamics. This transition can be challenging, but also offers opportunities for healing, growth, and the establishment of healthier relationships. Understanding the impact and navigating the changes thoughtfully can lead to a more empowered and fulfilling future for everyone involved. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.